was Signor Benedict that said so.
What's he?
I'm sure you know him well enough.
Not I, believe me.
Did not ever made you laugh?
I pray you, what is he?
Why, he's the prince's jester. A very dull fool. His only gift is in devising impossible slanders. None but libertines delight in him. His only commendation's not in his wit, but in his villainy, where they both pleases men and angers them. And then they laugh at him, and then they beat him. I'm sure he's in the fleet. I would he had avoided me.
When I know the gentleman, I will tell him what you say.
Do. But peradventure shows not that he will make a comparison or two of me, and not mocked or not laughed at, will send the fool into a melancholy, but there will be a partridge wing that save for the queen no supper. Shall we follow the leaders?
In every good thing.
Not if they lead to any ill will. I shall leave him at the next turning.
Sure, my brother's amorous on here would have withdrawn her father to break with him about it. The ladies all follow her, and but one visor remain.
And that is Claudio. I know him by his bearing.
Are not you, Signor Benedict?
You know me well. I am he.
Signor, you are very near my brother this now. He is enamored on here. I pray you, dissuade him from her. She is no equal of his birth. You may do the part of an honest man.
How know you he loves her?
I heard him swear his affection.
So did I too. And he swore he would marry her tonight.
Come, let us to the banquet.
Thus I answer in the name of Benedict. But hear these ill news with the ears of Claudio. 'Tis certain so the prince woos for himself. Friendship is constant in all other things, save in the office and affairs of love. Therefore, all hearts in love use their own tongues. Let every eye negotiate for itself and trust no agent. For beauty is a witch against whose charms faith melteth in the blood. This is an accident of hourly proof, which I mistrusted not. Farewell, therefore, hero.
Count Claudio,
Yea, the same.
come, will you go with me?
Whither?
Even to the next willow. About your own business, County. What were you rather fashioned of? Around your neck, like an usurer's chain, or under your arm like a lieutenant's scarf? You must wear it one way, for the prince hath got your hero.
I wish him joy of her.
Why, that's spoken like an honest drover, so they sell bullocks. But did you think the prince would have served you thus?
I pray you, leave me.
Oh, now you strike like a blind man. 'Twas the boy that stole your meat, and you beat the post.
If it will not be, I'll leave you.
Alas, poor hurt fowl, now will he creep into sedges. But that my Lady Beatrice should know me and not know me, the princess fool. Ha! It may be I go under that title because I am married. Yea, but so I'm apt to do myself wrong. I am not so reputed. It is the base, though bitter disposition of Beatrice that puts the world into her person and so gives me out. Well, I'll be revenged, as I may.
Benedict, have you seen Claudio?
Troth, my lord, I have played the part of Lady Fame. I found him here as melancholy as a lodge in a warren. I told him, and I think I told him true, that your grace had got the goodwill of this young lady, and I offered him my company to a willow, either to make him a garland as being forsaken, or bind him up a rod as being worthy to be whipped.
To be whipped? What's his transgression?
The flat transgression of a schoolboy, who, finding a bird's nest, shows it his companion, and he steals it.
Would you make a trust a transgression? The fault should be within the stealing.
Yet it had not been amiss that the rod had been made, and the garland too. For the garland he might have worn for himself, and the rod he might have bestowed upon you, who, as I take it, have stolen his bird's nest.
I do but teach them to sing and then return them to their owner.
If their singing answer your saying, by my faith, you say honestly.
Ha. The Lady Beatrice hath a quarrel with you. The man that danced with her said she is much wronged by you.
Oh, she misused me past the endurance of a block. An oak, but with one green leaf on it, would have answered her. My very visor began to assume life and scold with her. If her breath were as terrible as her terminations, there were no living with her. She would infect to the North Star. I would not marry her, though she were endowed with all that Adam had left him before he transgressed. She would have made Hercules have turned spit, yea, and have cleft his club to make the fire too. So come, speak not of her. You will find her the infernal Ate in good apparel. And I would to God some scholar would conjure her, for certainly while she is here, a man may live as quiet in hell as in a sanctuary. And people sin upon purpose because they would go thither. So indeed, all disquiet, horror, and perturbation follows her.
Look, here she comes.
Will your grace constrain me any service to the world's end? I will go on the slightest errand now to the antipodes that you can devise to send me on. I will fetch you a toothpicker from the furthest inch of Asia, bring you the length of Prester John's foot, fetch you a hair off the great Cham's beard, do you any embassage to the pygmies rather than hold 3 words conference with this harpy. You have no employment for me?
None but to enjoy your good company.
Oh God, sir, here's a dish I love not. I cannot endure my lady tongue.
Come, Lady Beatrice, you have lost the heart of Signor Benedict.
He had lent it to me a while. I gave him good use for it. A double heart for his single one. Mary, he did in the past win it of me a false dice. Grace may say I've lost it.
You have put him down, lady. You have put him down.
I do so he should not do me, else I prove mother of fools. Here is Count Claudio, whom you sent me to seek.
How now, Count? Art thou sad?
Not sad, my lord.
Sick, then?
Neither, my lord.
The Count is neither sad, nor sick, nor merry, nor well, but civil. Civil as an orange, something of that jealous complexion.
Oh, lady, I find your blazing to be true. Though if it be so, his conceit would be false. Good Claudio, here is your hero. Her father's will obtained, name the day of marriage, and God give thee joy.
Good Count, think of me and my daughter, and with her my fortunes. His grace hath made the match, and all grace say amen to it.
Speak, Count, 'tis your cue.
Silence is the perfectest herald of joy. I were but little happy if I could say how much. Lady, as you are mine, I'm yours. I give away myself for you and dote upon the exchange.
Speak, cousin, or if you cannot, stop his mouth with a kiss and let him not speak neither.